Hey, how you doing? It's Trader Joe's. I got some pieces of kit today, and I thought I'd talk about them. It's a pretty unusual day for me because I got a lot of things at the same time came in the mail. Let's see. First off, I got on eBay. I saw a lot of people talking about these lights. It's called the Streamlight nanolite. And it's a very small little light, and there was a 3-pack on eBay for like $22 or something like that, and I've seen them for like $20 each. So let's get this little spring clip here. Seems like it's a little robust, even though it's very small, obviously. It's got an LED bulb. It seems quite bright for what it is, you know. I mean, it's really bright, and I got 3 of them, so I'm going to keep one on my keys. I'll keep one in, maybe I'll even put it on my necker, but I already have on there another light, but it's very nice and small. I got to look at it to see what kind of battery's in there. I imagine that's something that's unusual. Maybe it says it on there. Let's see. How many lumens is it? It's 10 lumens. It says it's weatherproof, and it can go for up to 8 hours if it was on continuously for 8 hours, I guess, on a full set of batteries. It's a LED light, Streamlight. I'm not sure what kind of battery. I got to look up the kind of battery it might be. Okay, so Charlie, get out of here! I almost knocked over the tripod. All right, so that's one thing I got. That's my wrist again. It's getting better. Doesn't hurt. I don't know why it's still a little red, but sometimes it's red, sometimes it's not. I don't know why, but I think it depends upon the weather. I had this. I got these. I'm on a message board called Jersey Devil, and there's a guy that makes these Paracord knife lanyards, or lanyards for other things, but basically you put it through the. Let's imagine this was the knife, the hole for the lanyard. So you put it through. Actually, I got a knife right here. Alright, so this is the CKC 1.0 in the D2 steel. So let's see. I'm going to put this through. Yeah, let's put. I don't think it's going to work in there. Uh-oh. Charlie, every time I come home from work, I just got home from now, he gets a little rambunctious for a little while. You know what? Doesn't it figure that you try to show something to somebody and damn thing doesn't look right away? Alright, this one's a little bigger. This is the prototype 1.0. So, you push it through. It pokes through, right? And you take the now you have a nice little gripper. In the event that you drop the knife, you can grab it. You know, and the nature of the Paracord is that it has a lot of little knobs on it so that it grabs it. And what's unusual is, let's see about these, is, I'm going to turn the light off for a second. Actually, let's see this. They glow. Be right back. I think it glows. Was it glowing? You tell me. I had to go to the other side of the room, but supposedly they glow. I got to look at it a little better in the light, but all right. So this is the second piece of kit. Different knives. I'm going to try these. I'm going to put this on my hinderer. I sent my XM18, the hinderer. I sent it back for cleaning and polishing and sharpening to Rick Hinderer. And in the meantime, though, I got another knife. I got this. This is used. It's a Reeve Umnumzaan. So I basically got it just so I could see what the hype is all about. And it's quite expensive. It's a Grail knife, obviously. It's used, but it's very, there's a couple little scuff marks on it, but other than that, it's not really anything of significance. It's very smooth. I've never, I had a 21 Zabenza, and I sold it because I wasn't really pleased with it. I didn't find it to be as impressive as everybody's been talking about. I found it to be very hard to open, and like I could swear that there was like a little grinding and stuff like that. This seems like there's not an issue at all. The guy I bought it from was also on the message board. Said that he had just sent it to Reeve for sharpening and cleaning. So it's supposedly very sharp. I haven't even tried it. Let's see. Oh shit, yeah. It's very sharp. So, alright, so it's hair shaving, Italian hair arm shaving sharp. This is actually the first I'm looking at it. I've seen somewhere, and where it says the word Umnumzaan, I don't see that on here. I wonder if there's different models. Alright, it doesn't say it anywhere that I could see. I have it on Macro, but it doesn't seem like it's working. I thought it would work. It seems like it works when it's far away from it, which is stupid. This is the standard Paracord thing that's on there. I gotta try to see how it comes out, because if I want to put on one of these boys, I don't know where it would go or how this comes out. I'd really rather not take it apart, but I don't know if it's that difficult or not. But I don't have that Derlin tool anyway that would take it apart. But initial impression, this is really the first I'm looking at it. It's very nice. It's nicely designed and constructed. I noticed, and I only saw this today actually online, and I didn't know about it, but there's on the inside of the lock bar, I don't know if it can be seen, but there's like a slight recess on this side, on the inside here. It goes in a little bit, and I guess that's to give you a little bit of better grip so that your finger doesn't slide off it. And it does, it's effective, I mean, it is, there's no noise at all. These rubber rings, when they hit over here, it's pretty quiet. I haven't tried to flip it. Let's see if I can. Yeah, look at it. It's locked, and it was quiet. Yeah. And so that works. I know they say you shouldn't do that with these, but it's part of what I would want it for anyway if I was going to keep it. But I got to see if I'm going to keep it or not. And I really just want to evaluate it, see what all the hype is about. There appears to be some like white grease in there. I'm not sure if that's what Reeve would put in there or not. I got to look at it a little bit better. But it's very nice, it's nice texture here. Fits the hand good. The clip isn't. There's a little bit of marking on the clip as well. I do notice that the clip is. Maybe I got to see if I can take this off or bend it a little bit, because it doesn't really hold on to my pants that well. It seems like it falls out pretty easily. When I put it in the pocket. I don't know if it's supposed to have that much play. I don't know. Maybe someone will let me know. Alright, but other than that, it's really nice condition. They say this is a glass breaker, but I don't know how that would work. But I guess you can. Why wouldn't the glass break if you hit this side against the glass? We'll see. Alright, so that's that. This is the prototype 1.0 from Kylie Harris, the CKC. 1.0. I really like this steel. This is 01 tool steel. I noticed that Kylie has his logo on here. On this one, he doesn't have that dragon logo, but he does have the what does this say? Number 1. That says number 1. Trying to see if I can get this in better focus. Alright, so it says number 1. And on this side, it has CKC right there. So it doesn't have the dragon, but it does have number 1, and then it has the CKC logo. So I know he's got 2 at least. But I'm really impressed with the thickness of this metal. Oh, you know, I should have put my Bravo 1 next to this. I could do this real fast. Be right back. You can watch the knives while I'm running across the room. Stop running, Charlie. I'm back. Alright. So this is a Bark River Bravo 1. Alright, this is with that patina that I had made myself. It looks like tiger stripe. What it is it's I put mustard over here, or mustard down here, and ketchup up here, and I just let it sit for hours. And when I rinsed it off, this is how it looked. I didn't do anything weird to it, you know. Actually, the only thing I did was I washed it with soap and water before I did all that. I let it dry off, and it's nice, you know. Now the handles on this is micarta handle. In the hand, it feels really good. You know, the shape, you know, that swelling in the palm swell in here and stuff like that feels nice. But there is a slipperiness aspect of it. You know, and this is not brand new, so this has got some use. I bought this used as well. And you know, the blade steel is thick ass steel. And what I want to do is just compare it to the 1.0 in the D2 steel, and this is the 4+ mil thick. And I tell you, for such a small knife, I mean, look at the length is, you know, dramatically different. The blade is pretty damn thick, you know, especially when you compare it to other knives, you know. So that's that. And, yeah, I mean, obviously this is a little thicker. I don't know if this is like 5 mil and this is 4 mil kind of thing or something. I don't know. I'm not good with the metric system. But there is a ruler here on this table here. Actually, maybe I can tell. Oh, shit. Let's see if I can figure it out. This is about 3/8 thick in inches. 3/8 of an inch thick. Let's try this one. And this one is 1, 2. This is about 3.5 eighths of an inch thick. You know, and this is quite a lot heavier than this. You know, and this is a lot easier to handle. And the shape of it, if you, let's say you stuck it into a piece of wood and you had to pull it out, and it was like holding on, you know, this swell here gives you at least 2 fingers at least from sliding backward. Right? Now, if you jammed it into something, this finger relief would prevent your finger from going up onto the blade and getting cut. Similarly, if you jam this into something, you know, this shape would also keep you from going up onto that blade. But the thing is, it just feels like it's a little bit more slippery, especially since I, you know, do oil this periodically. So you do get some oil on here. I mean, there's a little bit of jimping here for the fire striker on the ramp. Would probably keep you from sliding up more, you know, but there's that potential. But if you were to jam it into something and try to pull back, The only thing that you're going to have is this little bit, right? And if you look at this part here, even though it's not Coke bottle shaped like this, I mean, look at that difference. Even though it's not Coke bottle shaped, it's you do feel like you got a really good grip on this. And this is the D2. This was the 01. Now, this is much thinner than this steel. So, I forget what size this one is, but I don't know if I can tell with this thing, but I don't know. This is like a little bit more than 1/8 of an inch thick, as far as I can see. And this has got the micarta. There's also a lot of grip. You can even hear it. There's the microscopic texture in there from that micarta. Little bits of fiber in there. Even though it's smooth, there are micro ridges on there, but it's not in any way that would hurt you. Full height convex, goes all the way around. Let's see how sharp this is. I gotta strop it up again, but I also wanted to compare it to this 2.0. This might also be a prototype as well. So this is the 1.0, 2.0. The difference in the length. Now, let's compare the 2.0 to the Bravo. Now this is not the same steel as in the D2. This is 01. And once these come out in the 4 mil plus thickness, it'll be more similarly thick to this. So that's why it appears thinner now. But let's see, so that's butt end to butt end. Right, the Bravo is still quite a lot bigger. Alright. They both feel good in the hand. This feels more secure for some reason. Let me try this in this reverse grip that I was talking about. This feels good in the reverse grip too. It's not bad. And I guess because it's nice and straight. This is I kind of imagine this being similar in some ways to that the other one that he's going to be making, Trailblazer. I don't know, maybe not. I gotta see. Alright, and then I've been EDCing this. Let me just move this out of the way. This is that micro knife that he made, Kylie made. It's really nice. Nice and small. Let's compare it to the 1.0. Right, considerably smaller. Right, it's got a nice bulbous little handle. Fits the hand nice. The finger relief does hold it in good. You can do a lot of detail work with it. I was debating trying to baton with it just to see, but all the logs that are in my house are frozen solid because it's winter. We're supposed to get some more snow tonight. But I'll tell you, it feels nice. Very useful. And what I did was I put that light in here, Innova light that I got in Target, and then I put that large knitting needle, a large sewing needle with a large eyelet underneath this part of the sheath. On the 1.0 on the sheath, I don't have another one of those Innova's lights yet, but I did put a piece of bicycle inner tube. I stretched it around it, and so it is covering up the other holes. But let's see. Alright, so I got that in there. I mean, maybe I could even shove this little Innova in, a little light in there. You know, so I got the light, and I'll be able to put other stuff in there because it's nice and big. So you could pack a lot of stuff on there. Maybe I don't know. Just coming up with ideas. All right, so let's see if I could do any more measurements. I got 20 minutes that I've recorded this already. Never recorded a video this long. So let's see. I noticed that with freaking YouTube, if you have something that you want to have on the screen, and it's anywhere from here down, you're not going to have, even though I'm seeing it, I'm seeing stuff down here. When I go to upload it, they must put these bars on either side of the screen, on the top and bottom of it, to shrink it in for some reason. So last night, I mean, when I made that other video, I had the measurement here, and then when I go to look at the video on YouTube, it's not there. Bastards. Alright, so let's measure the length of the blade on the micro. Alright, now I'm not going from the choil here. I got 2.5, no, 2.25 exactly. Alright, so here's 2.25, here's a half. That's exactly 2.25 inch long. Let's try to do the measurement cutting. It's almost the same. Alright, so it's really nice. Even though it's thin, it's very feels very rugged and robust. It doesn't look like it's going to bend at all. So, alright, and take another look at the Umnumzaan. I'm used to my hinderer with the flipper. This is a little weird for me now that I'm used to the flipper. So it can work. You can flip it, but I'm gonna have to probably take this off and bend this in a little bit or something, because it just seems like it comes off too easy after fabric. Let's see if I have a piece of fabric over here and demonstrate. Let's imagine if this was your pocket of your pants, and it just comes right off. I'm not even going to hang it from it because I know it'll just fall right off. You know, there's not really any resistance. Right? And then, and if anybody can let me know about why some of them say Umnumzaan on here, and why this one doesn't, and if there's different generations or something, I don't know. Someone let me know. Or if this is fake. Probably not, but although it does have that birth certificate in there, I think. S30V, when was this made? 2008. October 16th, 2008. Alright, so that's it. Trader Joe's, long video, and have a good day.